Oh, man. Oh, that said 45,000 production cost. What the heck? I'm going to have to go through my finances. I don't know how much of what that is, but let's go on over here. I have got to put me on some shorts today. Oh, I'm wondering if I should go without a hat. Let's see. Is there a different hat I might want? No, I think I'm good today. Let's just go with what we got. All right, I've already changed. So, made me some breakfast. And go over here and eat. All right. Oh, life of a farmer. And you know what? I like my house. My fire's always going so it stays hot in here, but my darn lights don't work. I don't know why the lights don't work here. It's kind of weird. Anyway. Oh, man. Let's see. 699,000. I think I'm going to have a finance meeting right quick. And see what's going on. So, it said property maintenance and production costs. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. So we made $1 million just in what we were selling, but in order to do that, we had $679,000 in construction cost, it says. So it is September 4th. I'm going to go ahead and pay for next month. So let's see here. Let's just pay a little bit. All right, we're at 355, so that should be good. Let's go see what we got going on today. I think everything actually should be good, and all we should have to do is work on I guess we should just work on trees. Actually, let me go over here. We have some eggs. Okay. They are 725. I think 750 is what they need. So I want to see if I can't make some money today. I'm not sure where our costs are going. I know that those cost 4,000 a piece, but that shouldn't be doing that just for tonight. Let's see. Alright, let's look at our productions everywhere. This thing is about full. That one is missing a lot. That one's... So, one of them, I'm not sure which one it is, but one of them is missing some stuff. Okay. I'm wondering if having so many of them is causing me problems. I didn't think about that. I hope that it's not a big deal, but I don't think I have a lot going on in here. Let's see. With this, we currently have 7,000 liters of wood chips, and we've got some prefab walls. So, yeah, let's go ahead and we'll move our other truck today. So let's do that. It's going to come over here and park somewhere over here. I'm not sure where I want to park it yet. I was thinking about parking it just right here, but if I do that, I feel like I've got it in the wrong spot because of this. So I could just back it up right here, I guess, or pull it in right here or something. That might be an okay thing to do. Let's go get it. It's actually fine where it's at because I do use it for other things as well. But I want to go ahead and do whatever I need to. I was talking to someone about a job I needed to do, or they wanted me to do. They want me to buy a piece of land from them. I've got $604,000, but I am paying off a loan. So, also, let's see here. We are going to look at this for a minute, and let's see here. Okay, is this the... Yeah, all right. So we're going to do that right there. We don't want a plate. No plate. We're just going to take it off altogether. We don't have to have plates here, so we're going to go ahead and do that. All right, so we got it fixed up now. This might take a few things to do. We did buy quite a bit of stuff. I know that. I do need to look at the shop and see. All right, let's grab all the wood chips we can. I don't know if we can hold that many, but... Okay. So for a full load right now, we are going to be getting $12,253. All right. I'm going to go ahead and grab the next load as well. They asked me to stop driving across that. I told them I'm going to put a rope there. So we're going to see about that. It would be helpful to be able to see. Okay, so another thing that I may end up doing today is going and investing in a new facility. I got to make plans right quick to do this, so let's go ahead and call our contractor. All right, nice work. This isn't going to be much, but I wanted to empty it out before doing that. Let me look at their app and see what they got going. Macton. Okay. That's an idea of something that we could do, I guess. Now there's a Skoda. I don't want that though. I don't need a car. I do like that. Oh, 147. That's a better harvester than what I have. But I don't want to do that. And now there's a winch attachment. Is that for... Okay. Yeah, I see what it is. Well, I know I don't need it, but I think that we're going to buy this tractor right here today. Simply because I want it. I really like it, and it'd be something I could maybe farm with a little bit. I can do a few things with it. So let's go with... We could do that. I think maybe just the wide tires with that. But let's look at some of the other options on it right quick. The Midas, I think, are the ones that I would rather have. So yeah, let's go for Midas. And let's set that to wheel weights 2, I guess. Okay. Set it to that. That only gives us an extra $2,000, so that's cheaper than what the other one was. a front loader attacher. It doesn't need one because we've got something else. So I like the colors, but I kind of want to go in here and change them to matte. And I mean, we can change them up later if we want to. We can also change them to metallic if we want it. The rim color, we'll check it out as metallic and see what it looks like. So let's do this. Let's change the rim color to matte. And then I guess the rest of it at matte's fine. We're going to take, first we're going to set this to black. But we're going to go ahead and remove the plate. We don't need to have the plate. I guess we could start putting plates on. And let's go for type 2. Okay, dark forest 25. So there we go. Let's just do that. Go for back only. And that'll be our plate for everything. Let everybody know what we got going on here. So 26,000. I'll take it and fix it up. Let's go on and buy it. And I'll fix it up. If I need to, I might sell it later. I don't know, but I had my eye on that, and I really thought that would be something that I could use that I actually would like. So let's we'll go down there and pick it up. Okay, I think we're just gonna pull this guy in here. You know what? I don't want a parallel park, so please don't hit anything. Alright. We need to build another one of these as well so that we can actually house the thing down there. So we need to figure out where we can put another one. And we might actually just put another one right here. So let's look at that. Now this takes a long time to do, so to figure out where I want to put stuff. This is, what do I need to do? Snap it as, okay. Does that cover that though? I think it would. Let's see. Just barely. That's $150,000 though, so that would be a massive price for that to put that thing in, and I think that this other one is just fine. So I think I would rather find the other one. Yeah, get rid of that. It might be this one. Yeah. So to check this, though, we need to look here. and we see that it's not quite long enough. So I believe that there is another one that's a little bit cheaper than this anyway, but I believe that it's actually got the long enough area. Not nearly long enough. There are some that are just... Yeah, it wouldn't work. It would work, but it wouldn't work at the same time, if you know what I mean. So that there is almost long enough. We could put down a few of those, but that's a lot of money. So 160,000, good gosh. And that wouldn't work either. Let me see if I can't find that thing. All right, so I found it. This one is not quite long enough, the one that's right here under it, the silver top one. It's not quite long enough. I'd have to put down 2 of these. I cannot use the other version because the ramps are too long. I'm not sure if there is anything else at all that's just a drive-through shed. I would like to have a shed for it, but I think that we're just going to have to... probably just going to have to forget the shed, and I could put down 2 of these. I mean, let's see here. If I put down 2 of these right here, back to back, that would work. I would like to find something that looked a little bit better, but I mean, what can you do? So I'm going to continue to look for a few minutes, and we'll see what we can figure out. Okay, I am going to do a little construction. I did find what I want to use, so we're going to go ahead and move this guy. We're just going to pull him around here for now, and I'll pull him back in over there soon. Now, this is a dirt road. I might want to pave this in if I'm going to be driving it a lot, so we're going to go ahead and see if we can't get that one on there. And it's right here. So I don't want it to be 100% right there, but it says it's overlapping with something, but I don't know what it's overlapping with. So I'm thinking that there might be a tree trunk under this somewhere. And if there is, that's not good. So honestly, we could put 2 of these side by side and get us another one later. I could put it over here. I could just put one over here, kind of in the middle. But I'm thinking I want to try to have it around here. So I'm going to go ahead and do this way. And just put that there. And then I will go and I'm going to fill this part in with paint. So let's make this bigger. We'll have to round it out. And all right, let's just take this completely out then. go ahead and just take that out too. And I think what we'll do is just go right ahead and do this. We don't have to have grass here, so there we go. That'll work. And I know we've got this over here like it is, but I think we're going to downsize this a little bit and actually make this into a the entire area into a blacktop instead. So all right. We'll go ahead and make that the big one. I hope that I got it all. I'm not going to bet that I did, but I hope I got it all. Now, I was thinking just bring this up here too. But I guess I kind of was also thinking maybe we could pave that in just to right here and just pave that whole thing. But I'm fine with that, how it is. I think that this is fine as well. So we'll just leave it as so for now. And let's jump on out of there and get back in here. Hopefully this works. We've got room for another truck under here too. For now, this is fine, but yeah, we do have room for another truck under here. Actually, we need to go pick up that tractor, so let's go ahead and do that. I got to call the town board and see who it was that was interested in selling me some property. They wanted me to sell the property and log it out. Let's climb up on this thing. Oh man. Definitely going to need some work done on this thing. Okay. Let's Let's go check out something really quick and just see if there's anything else that we might need to get. There is one thing that I'm interested in grabbing, and it wouldn't be, we wouldn't need a really high-priced truck for it, but it would be something that I am interested in grabbing. So let's look here. I heard he's got some new stock. So I want to look by price, basically. Right now, that International's 45. I would like to do something cheaper than that. I don't think that these would work. I'm not sure that they would work. I don't really know. It might. This here, potentially. It's something about that down there. I don't know. So I don't think that this would work. This, if we go to combinations for it, yeah, none of that's going to work. Now, there is a deck loader, which would have been awesome. We could have actually bought that instead of what we spent all that money on. This here, however, I believe that we can do this, a tow hitch, and I think that this would do what we need it to do for 15,000. I mean, that's still a lot of money, but there is the Transtar 2. This, all right, let's look and see if we can get it down to the cheapest price that there is. So that is the cheapest at 45,000. It says the Transtar 2, but that goes up to 400, and then that one's 800. So the other one definitely is a better option. I thought there was one in here that was 29,000, but I am just not seeing it. I really thought there was one that was 29,000, kind of like this here. We don't need to buy a lot, but now there is another option, and maybe I got that one for extra cheap or something. I don't even see it in here. Is it not in here? We have one, so it should be in here. Now, I know that the Macs are cheap, but it's one of these like this. Here it is. It's 62,000. I thought they were 29,000. Maybe they were 29 on another thing, but that is something that I could look into maybe. I think that this, let's see, is there one? I know I'm buying a lot of trucks and stuff. I'm living the life, y'all. The International CV, that's not it, is it? Maybe. Yeah, that's it. So the custom bed pack attacher, the box. So yeah, this is technically what I want. But what I want is to have I don't see step covers. What? Okay, yeah. So what I'm looking for is something that's got a neck on it, basically. I'll show you exactly what I want. We got to go down here, and since I didn't see one, this is a no-go. I know that trailer is no good. It's horrible. It is 6,000, but if you put down a road, yeah, it's not going to work. This won't work for what I want. We've got the standard stuff here. That's for horses. That one would work with our truck. This one would be better. And I mean, we don't have to have. It's 125,000. This one's only kind of cheap. So that one, that's for horses. This is for the other stuff. This one right here is probably my best bet right now. We do have 6, 13, 13. This one is cheaper than this, and it does a little bit better. This one here is even cheaper, and I think it could do what I want it. And it's a ball hitch. This one, I don't know what the difference is with this. Oh, you can put chickens in this one. You can put everything in that one. This, this one also, now this one is 80,000, where that one is 125. I think this would be the way to go right here. If we're going to try to do that many things, and you can put 50 sheep in it or whatever you want. So we need to put down our other stuff first, but I'm going to also really quick, while I'm sitting here, I'm going to look at something. So I'm going to pause this and I'll be right back. Okay. So we are going to get started with something then. There is, I'm not sure what this is here. It says a case. What does that go with? Oh, okay. If we go down here, we've got this. We've got this guy. This is a 3.4. This one is only 1.8. That one's 4, but I don't like that one. I'm gonna do something right quick. I want to go and see what the name of that tractor we got is. I think it's a BUHRER. So let's go back in here. Just see if it pops up. And it's not popping up. Okay, hold on. This may come up, it may not. Doesn't, okay, there it is. So, let's go in here. And what we want to do is, that's not the one, it's this one. Okay, what we want to do is, this is, okay, it's a different name then. BUEH. So that must be BUE then. Anyway, I want to grab that, go here to custom, and we're going to go there. We're going to hit add to favorites and say BUEHRER. Okay. And go back. Now this here, same thing. We're going to go here, add to favorites. Okay. So go back and let's go and get this mower here. And I want it to match that thing that we just had. So we're going to go here, go to favorites, and go for that. And there we go. It's going to be 4,100. I'm going to go on and buy it. So that is a mower for us. Okay. We also are going to need, besides a mower, we will need a tedder. I'm not too worried about the windrower right now, but we need a tedder at least. This one takes 30 horsepower, so that might be something. That one is not bad. That one it's really small. But I could potentially, I guess, use one of these others. Now, I don't like these. They're way too big. You have, the way that you pull them, I do not like. I want one that just connects to the back and is not a trailer. So it looks like that one there is 4.4 meters. This we're paying 3 times as much for twice the width. That's just not cool. So this one is 2.7. I can see paying the 6,000 for that, but now this is a tedder, but I thought that those were the windrowers. So this one is 3 meters. You know what? Let's just go with maybe the old Pottinger. I think that would be better. Now, what is this? $16,000 for that one. I want to see if I can change the color maybe, but none of them are decent enough for that. That one would work. It's 13,000. The design color. Let's go see if we could do that. That's just the wheels on it. So that's no. No, I don't like that one. This one is 8.7. You can't do anything to change the colors of it though. And then this one's only 7.7, but it's a lot bigger, or a lot more expensive. Those are just too big. What is this? 3 meters? Okay. Well, I'm okay with the Pottinger one. It works. So I can spend the extra money and get one of these. Does this one pull behind? No. I think this one is a... So that has a boundary spreading system. This one does not. Is there one that would work like that? No. I guess then this one might. No. All right. Let's get the Samus, whatever it is. I think it's Samaz. But we do want that. It's going to be 17,000, but it will be worth it. So, you know what? 8 meters might be too big. Let's just get this guy here. And if we need to, we'll trade him back in. Let's just get him. Okay. Now, we need a windrower. And we need one of these. So the windrower, we've got these little guys. I don't like them. This one takes 100 horsepower. It's only 3 meters, though. This one is 4.7 meters for 35 horsepower. It's a lot smaller, and the way that it connects, I like. This one, nah. It would be fine if I wanted to do that, but I like the really wide ones, to be honest with you, but there's a problem with them as well, so I like the Merge Max. They are really nice. It's just too expensive. This one is 7 and only 8,000 or 880 horsepower, I mean, but it does pull as a trailer, and I don't really want to do the trailer. So we could do 8 meters, which I wouldn't mind doing that, but it's 21,000. This one I don't like. I can tell you now I do not like those. I think we're going to go with the Kun, and we'll just deal with it. So let's go ahead and buy it. Okay. Now we need a grass roller and potentially a baler. So this is the roller here that I like. Now this thing is great. It does exactly what you need it to do. It's 100 horsepower to use it. It is great. It's 17,000. It would probably be worth it. This is a cultivator, a meadow horror, or harrows. I don't know. Maybe that's meant for rolling. I don't really know. This guy is 4 meters. This one's 6.3, and I could add a seeder to it later. These, I'm not sure about those. Those are too big. These are 2 meters long. And it says with what? With a clutch. I think we're going to spend the extra money and just get this one because this is a really good unit. And I know that. So we'll just buy that. We're just getting set up for our grass operation. And then we've got the forage wagon. We could do a baler. If we do a baler, we're going to have to put in a bale storage. We could do the little $22,000 one. We could do this guy. This does work, but it's actually really nice. We've got some John Deeres that can go up to 240 centimeters. I'm not sure what the difference between the 100 and the 690 are. Then we've got this guy. He is 120 only. So I'm not sure about him. Okay, they're the small ones, I think. So we want to be able to do a silage eventually, and I think that we have something for that already. I'd like to store hay or whatever in bale form if possible, so I'm fine doing something that's cheaper. This is an 80 centimeter, so that's not going to be good. That's super small. This one is 120. I think that this is I don't know, honestly. Maybe we'll come back and pick out a baler later. Maybe we can find one on sale, but there are round balers as well. I would prefer to have square bales unless I'm going to wrap them. So, just looking at the prices, that's probably going to be the better one. But if we got one of these, I want it to be able to wrap. So that would be a decent investment eventually, but I actually don't like those. I think that we will hold off on these, and the only other thing is maybe I'll buy something else for this, but let's get back on this tractor. That's what it was. Okay. Woo! Now, we've spent a lot of time going to the store here, but we've done good today. We've got our setup going. About breakfast time. The original series 1, the original series season 1 was supposed to end at, you know what? It was supposed to end at, December, so season 2 is coming in halfway through what should have been still season 1. Just to let y'all know, and it is because of the injury I had. I hope that that will stay. I'm not going to bet that that will stay, so that's not going to stay. I'm going to have to go back up there and get it. Hold on. So yeah, our job today is basically just to go through and get these things set up, and I'll be ending soon for today, but I'll probably try to do another one as well today. Some of these might not be as exciting as I hoped, but you gotta do things to get them done, so. He said he's got a new item in stock in the sales. What is that? A disc arrow? 220, 8.28,000? Oh, you're kidding. Huh. And this takes how much? 220 horsepower? I've got the other one, but I might actually come and get that at some point. All right, one more thing. Hopefully it'll all fit. I just enjoy driving my tractors, y'all. Oh yeah, we're good. Let's go up here and strap everything down. Strap it all down. Okay. Yeah. All right. There we go. Okay. Let's head home. I like having slow days, slow episodes sometimes as well. It's kind of peaceful sometimes. I just got to figure out what I've got going on with some of these productions and actually maybe get rid of something. Okay. This thing is kind of tall. I don't think it'll fit under here. I need to see if I can find a place for another thing like this, maybe. Another shed. I don't think it'll fit in that shed, though. That's the problem. I think that it's too tall for that shed. Oh, it's not. Okay. Alright, maybe I can rearrange some stuff then. So we found out that it was not our disc arrow that was broken. It was actually something else in the game. We're not sure what it is. Speaking of which, I need to save. Alright. Let's go up here and get these things pulled off. And I had to take this tractor over there and have it fixed up. I tried to go with some stuff that was smaller so that I could have help from the Landini. Does this tractor have a front hitch? It doesn't. It has no weight on it either, so... I'm going to see if I can rearrange some of this stuff right quick and see what we can do. All right, I have done a lot of rearranging. I'm going to try to put this stuff in the best I can without hitting stuff. So this is my windrower. Just right there. Put that up here for now. I don't know if I'll put it on the Kubota or what I'll do. I might end up selling that. I don't really need it anymore. Well, it's got the log grabber on it, so I don't know. But I might sell that and buy me a wheel loader or a front loader to do the same thing. A wheel loader would be great. I've got a wheel loader, but I don't know. So this is where I was actually parking at. So like parking my truck at. And I might end up parking my side-by-side over here. I'm not really sure. Since we're not really going to use... Now, we might use the mulcher, so I put it over here, but the stump cutter, I moved to a new location simply because I don't think it's going to be in the best location where it's at. I'm not going to use it as much, I should say. Now... looking at this, I need to move both of those back, so hold on. Alright, that's a little bit better. I'm gonna go get my mower. And then I'm gonna go fix this tractor right quick. And we should be done for today's episode. So I am going to use this as my mowing tractor. Probably use the Landini as well as something. But I made space over here for some other stuff if we needed it to. There's one more thing I would like to do, and that is to build a shelter for my wheel loader. And I would also like to... I would also like to not only do that, but to maybe get me a seeder or a planter that is a little bit different. Now, there's one more thing that I might need, and that's a baler, so we will see about getting one of those eventually, but I'm going to have the mower out if I'm doing anything here, so I'm just going to stick the mower in front of this stuff. Let me see something. I'm going to super this just to see if it's possible to set it there. Oh yeah, that's fine. I think I can get that out with my tractor, so just wanted to try to get that. Now I deleted one of my mods, the information display mod, because I thought that was causing me some problems, but I'm not sure. I think it might actually be my tractor. So let's go and fix this tractor right quick, take it to the shop. Okay, he is fixed. everything. Let's see here. My paint condition, everything. Let's service him for $600. That'll work. All right. And we're just going to put this over here. Now, like I said, I'll go and be looking for a baler along the way. Balers show up a lot of the time used, so we'll see how that goes. But all right. Well, let's put it back in right here. That's going to be my mowing tractor. I'm going to leave it over here. Oh, we've done decently. Hour and 25 minutes of in-game time, so we'll see how that goes for the rest of today. I need to go around and check my stuff, so we'll check everything in the next one, and I'm going to wait and see what's up with some stuff. So I'm going to move this on in a little. Well, I don't know. Let's push it a little bit further in, and that should be fine. I might actually, honestly, just move it over here, and that way I have access to my door still, and I can still park over here. I don't want this here, to be completely honest with y'all. I don't want it here. I think I would rather have it I'd rather have it anywhere else than right there, to be honest. So I need to figure out where I want to put it. And I could just stick it up under one of these, maybe. Like, I could probably put it at the back over here somewhere or something, but I'm not sure. I need to put my truck up, and then we'll be ready to go. So, all right. I really dislike the fact that some of these things don't open when you press the right button, and it just doesn't open. So I don't like having to do it myself. What am I called on? Alright, there we go. That's going to do it for today. Thank y'all for being here with me. It's a little bit of a slower day, but we had some fun. I'll see y'all in the next one.